Hi, this is Lee Wells, and this is Ask Me Anything. What boots do you own and are your favorite? There's another, this is a hard one because I have a lot of boots. I guess the funny thing about my boots is when I find a pair that I like, I go back and buy multiple of those. And so right now I have 3 pair of the same exact work boot in 3 different phases in my garage. I have some that are trashed out, muddy. I've got some that are everyday work, and then I've got some that are still pretty nice. Then I have other pairs of boots, and I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know how many, but enough. I have enough. Are your cattle grass-fed? Yes. I noticed the ground beef package said pasture-raised beef. Just wondering what their diet is. Okay, that's a great question. Technical question. I am going to get into philosophy just for a second on this answer. It is my philosophy that anytime somebody starts labeling things that have a premium price tag, I think there's room for corruption. I think, how do you know? When you go to the store and you buy grass-fed beef, how do you know that's grass-fed? You weren't there the whole lifespan. So what I decided to do when we started selling beef, I wasn't going to play any games with anybody. I wasn't going to try to go get organic certified or any of those things because there's too many loopholes, too many ways around. So our cattle have to be, and the affidavit is on the website. If you want to go look it up and read exactly all the details, go to the website, check it out. But grass-fed, grass-finished. We do make an allowance in the wintertime for some high-protein supplements, which we can do that. Most ranchers do. So there's some things that we have allowed ourselves in this pasture-raised category. Also, pasture-raised has to be on file with the Secretary of State in Texas as to what it is that we do. So that affidavit is actually on file in Austin to say exactly what our cattle are raised on. So basically the answer is yes, they are grass-fed. However, we can give them some high protein supplements during the winter months if we choose to. And so I think that's the best way to raise cattle, keep them healthy all year round. All right, are y'all celiac friendly? Hubby has celiac and loves burgers. Absolutely we are. We love to be able to give you a meal from start to finish. We have the best procedures in the kitchen to keep you safe. We have a gluten-free bun. It's an allergy-free bun that we source locally with Unrefined Bakery. And then we also have a dedicated fryer, meaning no flour products are fried in that oil. And finally, we have a homemade brownie that is gluten-free, and we carry ice cream that are certified gluten-free and lactose-free as well for those that need that. So we want you to be able to have a full experience at Wells and enjoy yourself and not have to sacrifice anything at all. Any plans for more expansion or more locations? Oh, I wish. I really wished there was an easy answer to this. We are growing every day, and we're thankful. We're pushing ourselves to be more efficient in everything that we do. I've got a few ideas. We've been offered locations all over the Rockwall County area. I think every city in our immediate area has reached out, sent their elected officials to come talk to us, which is an honor. Right now, we're just focusing on our single location, trying to make it as efficient and as perfect as possible, and then we will grow as we feel like we can. But of course, we're always looking for that opportunity that fits us and is right. So no plans at the moment, but stay tuned. Okay, why did y'all start the restaurant? I'm going to say temporary lack of judgment. No, I'm kidding. We started the restaurant because The beef that we raise and process, the beef that we have is unique. I think anybody that's been to our restaurant knows in one bite that the beef is different. And so as people were eating that and buying that, we found that there was a demand, that there was a desire. And so that's why we started the restaurant, really. We started selling beef, and then with that success, we were able to see kind of a path to serving people a little bit better, and that's how we got started. We're glad that we did. Who creates all the burgers? The majority of the burgers on our menu, I created. Some of those, most of the burgers are based on standard burgers. A mushroom Swiss burger. The Wells burgers are straightforward: lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, mayo, mustard, cheeseburger. There are some that are pretty crazy that we've tried out, tested, and they're really good. But I do most of that. There are a couple burgers on there that my staff has come to me and said, we should try this. We tried it. It worked out so well that we put it on the menu. So blame me for most of that. What's the secret to your brownies? I think it's because they're gluten-free. I don't know the secret. They're good. It did start with Mom's recipe. So the family recipe brownies, and then we adapted them to become gluten-free, changed the flour type, changed a couple things to make sure that they were safe for folks eating gluten-free. But Mom's recipe, just a couple tweaks, and they're just good. Are the fries hand cut on site? Yes. We start with potatoes by the case. Fun fact, right now we're going through about 1.5 tons of potatoes a month, roughly 3,600 pounds of potatoes going through that one location every month. Yes, all hand cut, in-house, by our staff, washed, fried, seasoned, just for you. Where did you get the idea to add peanut butter to a burger? Okay, this idea actually is not original with me. I have had a peanut butter burger before, opening Wells, enjoyed it. I've had other burgers with sweet elements to them. Personally, if I'm going to eat a sausage biscuit, I'm going to put jelly on it. So that's kind of where the concept comes from. There was a customer that came in one time, and I wish I knew her name. I'd give her credit right now. But she came in and she said, you got to do a peanut butter burger. You got to do a peanut butter sauce. And she told me about another burger place in another state. She said, you need to go see if they'll tell you something. Well, they're not going to tell us anything. So I went to YouTube and I started watching the videos from this burger place, and I was zooming in and looking at the color and of their peanut butter sauce and trying to learn all I could learn. And then I went to the kitchen and whipped up my own version of that, and that's how we got our peanut butter sauce. And it's been fantastic ever since. But I wish this lady would come back and see me, because she had a wonderful suggestion. Are you a header or a heeler? Okay, for those that don't know what that is, those are roping terms, team roping. In a team roping situation, you have two guys on horseback throwing ropes, and one goes for the head and one goes for the back legs, the back heels. And to be honest, I'm not the best roper. My whole life we've always had corral systems that work really well. We've had four-wheelers most of my adult life, and so I've never really perfected roping. If I were to be in a situation where I need to rope, I would definitely be a header.